Hi, I'm Gregg Leinweber, and I'm running for Issaquah City Council, position number 6. I have been a CNA all of my life. I have not been the kind of person who's tried to go after great amounts of wealth, because wealth isn't that important to me. But it is good for the economy that people get paid well. And I have always fought for good pay for all workers everywhere. I'm a member of the SEIU, and we have done a good job of raising the pay of CNAs up to a higher level. Now, I would like to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour, not to mention enact some sort of form of rent control here in this city. What I have noticed in our society, and generally across the country and across the world and throughout human history, is that sometimes capitalism can be its own worst enemy. The apartment managers are just trying to make more money for themselves, and that's what they're doing. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but this has caused problems. We've got people paying 2/3, sometimes all of their pay on rent, and then having to subsist in whatever way they can. This is not good for the capitalist system. We need a broader, more powerful middle class, and the way to do that is higher minimum wage and to get a check on the growth of this city, get more buildings built, but in an ecologically sound way. Now, I don't want to belabor this too much, but I don't have a whole lot of experience doing this sort of stuff, but there's such a thing as having the wrong kind of experience. And that's the kind of experience where you say, oh, we'll just go along with what's going on, there's nothing you can do. No, there are things that can be done. Bernie Sanders came up with all sorts of creative solutions to help his town of Burlington in Vermont. And I'm going to do the same thing as what he does. Well, actually a little bit differently, but the idea is I'm going to be creative. I'm going to come up with those creative solutions. If Jesus were an economist, he'd say, give up your wealth and help out the poor. And I think that's what we should do. Jesus, maybe he was an economist. He was everything else, right? So let's do that. Let's give up our money. Let's start helping out the poor, and let's create a bigger and broader middle class here in Issaquah and let it spread. Now, I also want to talk about solar panels. We could reduce people's the amount of money they pay for electricity if we build solar panels. We should put them on all the apartment complexes and get some creative funding for this, that we could pay for this with bonds and many other ways that we could do this. And if you want to know more about some of the big ideas that I have, like solar panels, which will pay off a huge amount of money, it'll pump $50 million of tax breaks into the economy, go to my website at citizensforgreg.com. I'll be happy to explain all these details.